Welcome to the Shikama Live Show with your host Shikama. Just a brief little report here. So Norway is predicting that Sweden will collapse. They are saying that they are trying to deport just 80,000 refugees / immigrants. They are trying to close their borders and have much stricter border controls, but Norway is saying it's a little too late. They predict the complete collapse of Sweden within 2 years. The media is keeping out of the news any and all stories about not just what the immigrants are doing, but they're also keeping out of the news what the actual Swedish people are doing, and it's come to a referendum now to reverse all of these all this immigration and accepting refugees. They're keeping out of the news that the Swedish people are banding together and destroying and beating up and killing the refugees and immigrants. That is completely kept hush-hush, completely secret. And the police are very active in keeping it secret. In other news, Switzerland has just retracted its invitation to join the EU. And I believe I have a quote here. It sounds very, very childlike, but I mean, if the shoe fits, right? Switzerland withdraws application to join EU. Only, quote, lunatics may want to join now. So that's just a couple of brief things. The EU is, here's the deal, and we have Brexit and Great Britain having a vote on whether or not they're going to withdraw from the EU, and people are saying the World Risk Watch List is calling Brexit one of the top 10 world risks. Okay, Great Britain was Great Britain before the EU, and the EU is only, 2 decades old? It's really a brief thing, and it is, and for everybody who doesn't really understand, the EU wouldn't have gotten off the ground without the support and financial support of the United States. So, behind closed doors, we helped the EU. Otherwise, it wouldn't have gotten off the ground at all. And for the first 10 years, it wasn't sustainable at all anyway. In the latter 10 years, it's gotten worse instead of better. With the different economies in the EU from the different countries, they're trying to group together super rich countries versus countries who are so in the dumps economically that the other European countries rape anyway. And when I say the other European countries, I actually mean the banks. The European countries have kind of gotten together. It's the banks at the core of all of this. The less control that the bank has over a nation, the richer the nation is. I mean, it's just that simple. So we have a Greece being grouped in with Germany or France, and to a very lesser extent, the Great Britain. Great Britain needs to go, and of course, we have Scotland needs to get out of the British Union. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show. This, because everybody's interconnected, and please, black people don't say, why am I doing reports on? This is a news channel. We're all interconnected. This is going to impact America. This will impact the markets, and then they'll dump on us, and they'll figure out a way for all of the peasantry of the United States to pay for whatever happens on the stock market, right? You know that's going to happen. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show. Like, subscribe, and I don't even have to tell you to leave a comment because I can't even stop you from leaving about 50 or 100 or 200 comments. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. Thank you.